Okay, so here is my LG V35. It is an AT&T device, and it's currently under Android 9. But what I'm trying to do is get it to do the update, but I have it on T-Mobile now. So what I've heard, if you take a AT&T SIM, and you have one of these that's unlocked, you have an AT&T device that's no longer on AT&T like mine is. If you take an unactivated AT&T SIM, that's what I'm going to go ahead and try right now. Show you what it ends up doing. Okay, so right now I'm sure I'm going to get the question, can I use a old SIM from a previous device? This whole process I'm going to show you was all done with a new SIM that I had gotten from AT&T. Brand new, fresh, never used in another device. I had tried a SIM out of an older iPhone that had its number ported over to another carrier, and I could not get that one to work. All right, so now I got the SIM inserted. I'm powering on the V35. The other thing I did was I changed the date before I inserted the SIM. I went into the settings and down to system, and the first option there is date and time. So this here was one of the rumors that I wasn't sure about. I heard that if you set the date to Saturday, the upcoming Saturday, that it'll trigger your phone to go and check for the update. I can't guarantee that this is going to work because it ultimately did not need that. So FYI, if you see something that says change your date around, I wouldn't worry about it. I did go out to do a Google search for AT&T prepaid activation portal. And I went out here and I entered in my phone's IMEI and the SIM number. I powered the phone back on and I just went through the first couple of steps. I entered my IMEI. I put in the other information it requested, and then which was just a email address. I didn't even put in my personal information or a credit card number. And then I hit next, and it went out to lunch. And okay, so it got me to the portion where it wants me to choose a payment type and maybe activating the SIM to this network and to my IMEI. Nothing yet. Oh, there's an AT&T logo. That's an AT&T logo. That is what that is, and I was not getting that before. This may have worked. Okay, so let me interject at this point. That did not work. It did provision the SIM by going through the activation of the prepaid process, entering the IMEI and the SIM number onto the AT&T portal. Even though it was provisioned, it did not have active service. That until it has active service, it will not update your phone. Okay, so here is the scoop. What I finally had to settle on was that my V35 was not going to get the Android update without having an active SIM installed. And I went on to the AT&T website, and until you make a payment, it is not gonna let you do the software update. That's the conclusion that I've reached. So I went ahead and I got on there and I made the minimum payment. Now I'm trying the software update. I'd be real surprised if it actually works here. Also, maybe the type of thing that I just need to let it sit idle for a while. Something I did notice, 5GE. I didn't know this phone supported 5G, but I guess 5GE through AT&T actually is not 5G. This also makes me realize that I'm not on Wi-Fi at the moment, and so it's definitely not going to download the update. Okay, so went into the settings and did a check for software updates, and it popped right up and said continue to software updates. So let's do exactly that. Oh yeah, it's downloading up in the corner there. Yep, it's working on doing its download, so I'll be back when it gets the update started. All right, so it is indicating that AT&T has an update for my phone and asking if I want to do it now. I'm going to continue. Let you see what it looks like when it starts it here. Probably going to be some sort of a status indicator, maybe. LG flashed for a second there. LG's back. Okay, this is, I guess, how it indicates that it's doing the update. Okay, so it's finished the update. Well, it's finishing system update. One thing I can say is different. I also noticed that the font for the time here has changed. It's much smaller. Used to be quite a bit larger and up here further in the corner. You know something, I'll show you the unlock right here. Right, and there's my background. So, software update. Software has been successfully, okay. Oh, nope, this is definitely different. Yeah, okay, so this is Android 10 now, definitely. The interface buttons here are substantially different. Yeah, this is definitely updated more. Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay, this is no doubt about it going to be Android 10 here. So, uh, there's how you get yourself updated to Android 10. So just to recap, I did have to get a new SIM. I had to put the basic minimal prepaid service. At this point, I've been using the phone for a few days, so it is very, very nice. Yeah, it is slick looking. Things working great. It really has a very nice, smooth operation to it. By the way, I am back to my T-Mobile SIM at this point, and it's operating just great. Okay, I'm very pleased with the speed that I'm getting. I used to pretty much only get about 10 to 20 megabits per second. Right now it's a Sunday afternoon, so the network may be a little bit clogged. Here it says that 43.5 was the max speed, so I've almost doubled my speed. I appreciate y'all watching. I always appreciate that. There are lots of videos out here that are going to show you how to do these sorts of things. I like taking older Android devices and updating them and getting new life out of them. And it's fun to do, and I appreciate y'all watching. So have a good day.